how to apply for business grants to start a business. Great search. I can help you out with this. My name's Brando Linick. Welcome to the video. And if you're serious, you want to learn how to apply for a business grant to start a business, I can point you in the right direction. I can show you what to do. I can show you how to do it, having done it before in the past when I first got started in business, going back 3 years ago. But I'd advise you, before you play that waiting game, before you strap that ball and chain to your leg, it's just the process of getting a grant. It's daunting. When I first started to apply, I got involved in business going back 3 years ago. I applied for a grant and it took 6 to 12 months for it to get reviewed after it was eligible, and then after that I got a response just saying I didn't get a grant for any money. And it was a long waiting game, and it's a long waiting game to actually start your own business. And my experience with this goes back over the last 12 months, when I transitioned myself from a traditional business to an internet business. And I'm telling you, such a relief. You don't have to deal with employees, overwhelm of waiting for a grant response. And when you know what you're doing, you can start a business on the internet very lucratively with very, very little money to start, alright, when you know what you're doing. And what really made it for me was finding a person on the internet. There's a lot of different businesses that you can start on the internet. Don't get me wrong, it can be overwhelming and confusing. And what really allowed me to, in a period of 2 weeks, create a full-time income working part-time without dealing with products or creating my own products, without dealing with employees or equipment or the overhead, alright, of any of that stuff of a small business. What really allowed me to do that was finding someone who's willing to help me, finding someone who's on the internet, living the kind of lifestyle that I wanted to live, and then modeling and copying what they were doing. And I'd advise you, before you go out and you start applying for a grant, seriously consider and look into getting involved in an internet business, so you don't have to play the waiting game of getting started in a business. And if you're wanting to start a business because you want leverage, you want flexibility, you want to be your own boss, but you don't want to be on the computer all day, you don't want to be in a store sitting on a desk all day, alright? If you don't want those things, the internet by far the best way to go. And if you've got a work ability, okay, if you've got a work ethic and you're willing to work, you're willing to learn a few simple things, I can show you what I've done in the last 12 months to create a full-time income working part-time using and leveraging the internet without any technical skills, alright? Nothing technical about it, alright? Very short learning curve. And if you're willing to go through a few training videos, this can definitely work for you. I'll drop a link down below if you're interested. I know it's not necessarily step-by-step how to apply for a grant, but that process, it's just daunting. And if you're still serious, you want to learn how to do it, just drop me a comment down below and I'll point you in the right direction. But in the meantime, just take a look at what I've been up to in the last 12 months, alright? What you'll see on my site is two things. The first is a 4-minute video walking you through the ins and outs of how you can start an online business model in a way that you want to create the results that you want, that's very flexible and lucrative, because after that, you'll see testimonials from people who I personally work with who've been able to create their first $100 day, their first $200 day, their very first day. Not average or guaranteeing you results there, but just to share with you what's possible. So my friend, appreciate you for coming by and checking out this quick clip. Hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to helping you. Take care.